Boom! Here we are again. Inner Jiu Jitsu. This time with my man, Rob Wunderlich at the Academy, his school up here on WADSWORTH. Just had a great training session. And I've known Rob for years. We trained at the same school way back in the day when Jiu Jitsu just hit the scene in Colorado. It's great to reunite with him. And he's going to talk a little bit about being a dad. He's just got a almost brand new 6-month-old and soon to be 3-year-old daughter. So Rob, take it away, man. Talk a little bit about how does Jiu Jitsu help you be a better dad?
Well, I relate it to teaching, honestly. Students and family are very similar. How you treat your family, how you treat your students to have a successful academy are all really important, building those relationships, having, the time on the mat, but also having that time at home. Balance, I would say, is the number one thing, especially as academy owner, an instructor coming here, making sure that not only the family here gets what they need, but also the family at home. One of the most important things to me, man. I love teaching. I love my family, my kids, my wife, Christina. Like, they're the most important things in my life. But real close second is always my jiu-jitsu family. So couldn't say anything more than that as far as family goes, but we all build really, really good, strong relationships. And that's why I can say that the students here and my friends, my 2 business partners, Ruben and Sean, we're all really tight and close because the time that you spend on the mat sharing, you literally put each other's lives in one another's hands. And in that sense, it takes a lot of trust and a lot of faith. And I can honestly say the closest people to me all do jiu-jitsu. All my greatest friends in the world all have done or are currently doing jiu-jitsu. So if that says anything about the relationships that can be formed, I don't think it gets better than that.
Rob, of course, you always see him at all the Fight to Win tournaments. He's always one of the main refs, and that just happened just this Friday night. Saw partners I haven't seen for like 10 years, training partners, and it was awesome. Getting connection is totally the name of the game here. But let me ask you specifically now, what about, being a husband, or how do you use, is there a time when you feel like, oh man, jiu-jitsu saved me today from an argument with, or just a stressful situation with your little ones, or where you're using efficiency, maybe being a dad or being a husband? Tell us something about that.
Absolutely. I was just talking about this before you came in the door, actually. I was relating jiu-jitsu on how to come in, how to prepare your mind coming in for jiu-jitsu, so that way you can learn more effectively and more efficiently. And it's really important that we take the time and, how it is, man, having a 2-year-old, almost 3-year-old and a 6-month-old, it can be crazy at home. There's a lot of stress. I'm home with my kids a lot by myself. Obviously, Christina's there with my kids now. But I can say that, like I tell the students all the time, I don't have to pay for a psychologist. Right? I come here, I don't think about the problems that I had today. I don't think about the problems that I had tomorrow. As we all know, when you're training and you're rolling, the only place you can be is in the present, which is, one of the most important aspects in life, in my personal opinion. Focus too much on the future, you're always anxious. If you're focusing too much on the past, you're always depressed. So trying to stay in the here and now is one of the most important things that you can do. And I think that jiu-jitsu is a great vehicle to do that.
Totally. That is a theme in one of the chapters of the book when I talk about meditation. You always hear about mindfulness, staying with the present moment. Nothing puts you more in the present moment than either being choked, armbarred, or you trying to choke or armbar someone. So it's a beautiful vehicle for mindfulness. Well, Rob, I can't thank you enough, man. Best of luck with the school. It looks beautiful in here. If you're in the area, ARVADA, up here north on WADSWORTH, 64th and WADSWORTH, basically, the Academy. Rob's school right here. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, man. Thanks again for coming in. Appreciate it.